The rest of the time, let's just hope they've got all the protection they need.
I'm not helping with your bedpan.
What's the thing you're gonna do? What's Smith gonna do? What's my boy gonna do? Damn, Gina! What's the thing you're gonna do? What's Smith gonna do? What's my boy gonna do? Damn!
There, the ball goes to Linwood. Loose ball picked up by Anthony English. And at the 6. The basket is.
Why you miss like that, Joe? Come on now. Oh! There goes my time.
Joe Smith. Joe Smith got a perfect score of 15 points. Joe Smith got a perfect score of 15 points. Next contestant is Gerald Irvine.
Team is off to its best start in nearly 30 years. Helping the Huskies to their hot start is a Central Coast native, Lompoc's Joel Smith.
For the third time in the past 15 years, another Central Coast athlete is shining in the Emerald City. First Mark Brunel, then Napoleon Kaufman, and now Joel Smith.
It's been great. It's been a long journey, but you know, I finally got to where I want to be.
Now to get there, Smith needed to go through New Hampshire, of all places, where he spent 2 years at the Brewster Academy Prep School.
Going back there helped me get my schooling a little bit better, getting used to this system, you know, coming into college is a lot different than high school.
While at Lompoc his senior season, Joel averaged over 20 points and earned MVP honors as he helped lead the Braves to the Northern League title. Now that he's in the Pacific Northwest, Smith is just getting used to big-time college basketball.
Playing pretty well, you know. I'm just taking what's given to me, not trying to force many things.
The only freshman on the team, Joel is seeing about 14 minutes of action per game, averaging 5.5 points.
Our team is pretty a veteran team, so, you know, everyone's really focusing on the other players. They don't really know me that well.
Oh, but they soon will. Joel has already been seen on SportsCenter courtesy of this awesome dunk versus Houston, and he's also had his photo in a recent issue of Sports Illustrated.
It's a little different, you know, but I'm getting used to it. I'm liking it, you know. Everybody's showing love, so you just got to take it in.
Clearly a program on the rise, and with the Huskies set to bring in one of the nation's top recruiting classes, Joel thinks this team should be a national championship contender for years to come.
We're a pretty strong team, you know. Everyone has a lot of heart, so when you have heart, you can go a long ways.
And he's definitely come a long way, from Lompoc to New Hampshire and now Seattle. And appropriately for a city long known for its coffee, Smith is starting to give the town its fill of Joe.
Wow. Phenomenal athlete, great person. Going to have a bright future up.
Active also on defense. Well, again, the West Coast Conference has really stepped up and playing with the elite teams in the country. Washington ranked number 16 in the country. So on defense. Well, again, the West Coast Conference has really stepped up and playing with the elite teams in the country. They were concerned, would they be able to knock down the three?
Smith back in the game, gets it to Jensen. Jensen misses the jam, but he'll be...
For Washington to go back into that zone, try to force them to make it perimeter shots.
Dustin Brown misses the outside shot. Robinson gets it down to Jensen, who slams it. Run, and they have opened up their lead to 68-60 over LMU.
On the rebounding end. Take a look at this. Look at the way they have three guys in, forming the perfect box-out triangle. Once they get the basketball, notice how quick they get out. Look at here. This is your center running the floor. They get the ball out to the wing, and they're filling all three lanes. This is perfect execution on the break. Now what happens? You have one man back to beat. He has to recognize Robinson. It opens up the lane for your center, Jensen, down the middle. And this is just perfect textbook fast break basketball. Rebound.
Post-up shot. Joel Smith, and all of a sudden Joel Smith, and all of a sudden the Huskies pulling away from the Lions.
So many numbers similar to that will be thrown at you all night long. That's how good they are this season. Farmar, not a good shot selection. Hollins in the game, who really played well the other night in the double overtime, and was a kid.
And they get out and just attack.
Deep corner. Knocked home.
5 players in the paint every single time. They're controlling the boards, and they get out and just...
toe. Joel Smith, super athlete, and certainly not shy with shooting the basketball, as you saw right there.
At least every other time down.
Lowe got into traffic and a turnover. That's a good no call. It's an alley by the officials. Joel Smith goes right by Lowe.
Smith moving without the ball. How do you like?
Lowe got into traffic and a turnover. That's a good no call. It's
Joel Smith went a little behind the back in the center court area, and then a beautiful down, and you see Smith with a beautiful little behind the back, and then I thought, here's that guy, Smith going all the way to the basket, and a terms
knocked out of the hands of Schneider into the hands of Jones.
Well, when you get 6, you're eventually going to score.
Yeah.
I mean, the offensive rebounding statistics, I mean, way in favor of the Huskies. Nice move to the goal.
Sure was. Hands of Jones.
Well, when you get 6, you're eventually going to score.
Yeah.
I mean, the offensive.
Sure was. Joel Smith. Lowe missed that one.
He's a Smith. He's a very. You don't have much else but those long jumpers. Nothing easy inside. He's a very, very nice shooter. He's got that ring.
Doubles figures. Brandon Williams.
Well, okay.
Yeah, Smith will take care of him. Robinson is only the only player in this game in doubles figures.
Well, okay.
Yeah, Smith will take care of him.
Smith just said, you know what, my percentage is going up because I'm just going to dunk it
To be played, it's the Huskies by 16, 47-31. We're coming back to Seattle after this.
And then once they control the ball, they do a beautiful job in the open court. They've got guys that can finish and are very active, great hands. And
think of what Washington's done. A big follow by Smith.
Well, Joel Smith just, follows it. No one really gets a body on him, but it's hard to do it when everybody's concentrating on the man shooting the ball. And here's a young guy in Smith. This guy, Jamal Williams, very effective inside. And look at this. Get second and third efforts right around the basket.
Oh, what a follow that time by Smith.
Put many touches on the ball. And this guy,
Follow that time by Smith. I'll tell you, their guards crash the boards.
He's long.
Robinson trying to sneak inside that zone. Here's Joel Smith, fine outside shooter, drains the three.
No way you leave Salim Stoudemire open anywhere on the floor.
Robinson trying to sneak inside that. Drains the three from long distance.
I love him. Joel Smith, the freshman. Spent a couple of years at Brewster Academy Prep School back east. He's a coach's son. Terrific offensive player.
Controlled by Hakeem Rollins. Smith's going to take the lefty again, and he drains it. Knocked around and controlled by Hakeem Rollins. Again, and he drains swings it again. This from Lompo. Wow.
Back to the basket moves as a freshman in high school. Smith Nader, former UCLA great. A friend of his high school coach taught him that there's that jumper, there's a corner jumper, there's that freshman, there's that. And he learned a lot of his back to the basket moves as a freshman in high school. Smith Nader, former UCLA. There's that jumper, there's a corner jumper, there's that freshman, there's that Joe Smith doing what I said he's going to do, making a contribution.
Shakur misses the layup.
Jumper, there's that freshman, there's that Joe Smith doing what I said he's going to do, making a contribution.
Shakur misses the layup.
First stop. Look at the problems. Field goal shooting. Arizona State having problems as it goes the other way.
There's the steal. The freshman Smith. Pull-up jumper way long, but the follow-up.
Look at the problems. Field goal shooting. Arizona State having
way long, but the follow-up wouldn't go off the rim. Third try wouldn't river across midcourt.
That's a real break for Arizona State. They just did not get back at all.
Having love run, and at the half, it is the Washington Huskies, ranked number 13 in America, 41. So Midgley a nice half, but how about the Huskies? As advertised, here's Smith, didn't even start, but of course he comes in. This is a solo effort by Nate the Great, kind of a pass it to yourself, and then knock it in. So electrifying Nate Robinson in the first half, and here's Smith again. He gave this club a. I mean, talk about two different halves for Marquise King.
He's got 12 in the ball game now. So Midgley is getting help. Smith is open and sticks it for three. Big shot by the freshman, Joel Smith.
Huskies have a chance to tie, and it's Robinson foul.
Opportunity, and then nice job. Go on one of those 16-4 type runs and put you in a hole.
Ducks go back to the zone, the 2-3 with Lunan in the middle.
Well, and you see Washington, that's how you attack that zone. They get it to Jamal Williams, makes that kick pass to the weak, get it there, got to flare out here if you're Joel Smith to the open area. You got to do a good job attacking it in the middle. You attack the whole of the court and sustain this 5-point lead without him.
And he was pressing going back to Seattle in their 21-point loss. Joel Smith, left-hand beauty.
Joel, he knows what to do, especially from that right wing where he can go to that left hand, his strong hand, right to the middle of the floor. Good player, but again, his defender trying to stay with Joel Smith. The weak side defense non-existent inside, and that's where you have to be in tune if you're Oregon. You know that.
Lorenzo Romar said he's done more work on the zone offense this year than at any time with this team. Great rebound by Joel Smith off the miss by Brandon Burke. Show you Washington's first half and break down what the Huskies need to do to win game number.
Higher percentage.
Robinson's been the man to come up with the big baskets of late.
Jamal Williams against the freshman Malik Harrison. Williams is a tough check inside.
Oh, Smith with the left-handed rainbow.
Joel Smith is a tough check outside. Every time I've watched him play this year, he's always come in and made a positive contribution, Joel Smith. Nice job against.
Good defensive rotation. Wilroy ties it up at 79.
Is he stepping up or what? A couple of tough takes to the basket against Aaron Brooks, and then that huge three-point shot there to tie this thing up. Will the thrill. Swing the ball around the perimeter, and he's shooting this all away. Little shake move off the dribble. Kind of freezes the defender, Brandon Lincoln, and then it's all...
That was your first of the night.
You didn't think you were going to hear that today. I was waiting for the drama, to milk the drama.
Yeah, I think Caitlin may have got a piece of that and tipped it in. Roy the other way and tipped it in.
That is true.
They've only lost 4 games.
And oh, by the way, Bobby Jones has 22 points tonight. There's started each half with a 3.
Joel Smith, a guy that can make long range. Started each half with a 3. Joel Smith, a guy that can make long range shots, and you know, he's a
nice seal out by Hakeem Rollins. Smith. Well, that'll help out, and you take Trey Simmons out, and Smith comes in and drops
by Rob Evans and break up the rhythm of the University of Washington just a bit. The element of surprise, Washington just a bit. The element of surprise didn't work.
Joel Smith 2 for 2 off the bench, replacing Trey Simmons, and fouled him.
I like seeing that kind of unselfishness between the two shooters. Cougar to Cougar.
Joel Smith has made
that kind of unselfishness between the two shooters. Cougar to Cougar.
Joel Smith has made his first 3 shots in this game, and that's a 3 from the corner. He now has 7 points. 14-point lead.
Joel Smith spent 2 years at the Brewster Academy Prep School. Got a fade corner, gets a nice pass from Mike Jensen. He's got a beautiful picture jump stop, avoid the contact at all costs.
Roy inside, Sun Devils down 14. Brandon Roy power move up, blocked by Diago. Smith gets it. Smith gets it. He has not missed a shot of the game. 5 for 5.
Buzz. I mean, that Bank of America Arena is a hot building right now to play in.
ACC tournament starts tomorrow.
And watch the setup move right there. Little jab step. Got to get the defender to overcommit, and then it's all about trying to catch and finish inside like that step to get free by Joel Smith on that possession.
He's played well. Grew up here in Southern California and then went to Brewster Academy. Simmons in foul trouble. Smith has come off the bench to contribute 11 points over ASU.
When we come NCAA tournament time, a guy like Joel Smith is kind of a wild card. Teams aren't going to be preparing for Joel Smith.
58, Hernandez taking care of things. Now Nick Robinson loses it, and Joel Smith comes up with a loose basket.
I tell you, Stafford does a great job crashing the boards. They are long, not particularly big except for Rod Little.